you and I both know the truth. Going out for a bike ride just sometimes doesn't fill you with joy. The idea of it doesn't fill you with joy. You'd much rather be on the sofa doing literally anything else. But at the same time, you know, you do really want to have been for a bike ride, which obviously presents a problem. And that's exactly how I found myself today. But I didn't really have a good reason to not go out for a bike ride, and I definitely needed to get out of the house. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips about how to get out on the bike, even when you can't be bothered. Step 1, plan an easy route. That might be easy when it comes to distance, might be easy when it comes to elevation, or road surface, or off-road surface. It might be easy when it comes to traffic. Cycling in a lot of traffic is pretty stressful. It's not going to make you feel much more enthused to go riding. Just make it easy for yourself. Probably isn't a day where you're going to want to do a ride that's really challenging. Today I'm riding 30k with 550 meters of elevation. I don't really have a choice about that. I ride on Dartmoor. I'm specifically choosing quite low traffic routes to make it pretty blissful when it comes to cycling. Step 2, get ready. Just get ready. Generally it's just a lot harder to bail out of a ride if you have actually got ready and you're dressed up, because getting changed again without having gone on a ride makes you feel terrible. Here's an optional step 3. It works for some people, not for others. Tell somebody. If I tell somebody that I'm going out for a bike ride, knowing that later they're going to be like, how was your bike ride? I'm going for that bike ride. People are motivated by different things. And some people are motivated by external validation, or rather a lack of external letdown. So if I sort of am on the fence about going for a ride, I'll try and say it out loud to somebody. They won't care at all. But I've said it, and now I feel like I need to do it. When you want to get out for a bike ride, but you also don't want to, you've got to use every tactic at your disposal to get out the door. Side note, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know what this is, but the reason why I'm doing all this talking really out of breath is because I'm climbing up about 300 meters up from a valley up to Haytor and Dartmoor, and because there's really very little flat ground and it's steep descents, which would be way too dangerous to film on, I just film going up hills. I feel like it's part of my hill training. Part of planning an easy route is easy on the eyes. Oh, what a road! I never normally do it in this direction, so I'm always slogging up here. Such a lovely descent. Gentle. We've got cows. Do you see how easy cycling is when you've got sheep and cows to look at, and ponies? Though I haven't actually seen any yet, which is weird. Hello. Step 4 is stop for coffee. So cute. Little black sheep. I had planned on stopping for coffee, but the Horsebox coffee place that is always at Houndall is not there today. I am pretty sure on their website they say they're there every single weekend, but so often I've come and they haven't been there, and then the few times that I've come and I really haven't wanted to stop because it's been cold or raining or something, they have been there. I'm glad I didn't know that they weren't going to be there, because that was a really good incentive for me to get out the door today. So there's a tip for you. Tip 4, stop for coffee or at least plan to stop for coffee. Coffee stops can, you know, they can keep you going. Whether they come to fruition or not is another matter, but it's still an incentive to get out the door. I'm still glad I planned to have coffee. And I've saved myself £3.50, so we're up on the day. It was quite windy a minute ago, but I've come down to, I don't know, another dip in the land. And it's still, given that tomorrow it's going to be 40-mile-an-hour wind and torrential rain. How little you are. I've honestly seen dogs bigger than these two calves. They must be days old. And they've got a little white stripe down the middle. What fashion? Cows have great style, just great style. Step 5. Plan something nice to do when you get home. It is way colder than I thought it was going to be out here. It seems to have gone from 23 degrees last week to 15 degrees today. My hands are numb. I'm in long gloves for the first time in months. So currently, what I'm thinking about is a really nice hot shower. That sounds like a basic, but it's really incentivizing me to continue. Not that I can stop because I still need to get home. Even if you go out for a short ride, short, easy ride, just to get out. And it's really nice to have something to go home to and look forward to. Even if that's just like a nice hot shower after a chilly ride. You appreciate it more. I guess that's what I'm getting at. I in no way wanted to go out on this bike ride when I first set off. But by the time I was just a mile or two up the road, I was glad I went out. And by the time I reached this final descent, I couldn't even imagine having stayed at home.